You don't know her show? Bro, what?
Should I?
Yes! She's one of the top national college basketball influencers, and she's blowing up with a Dope Blunt podcast and video channels. You gotta take it seriously, because them NBA draft heads definitely do.
All right, I'll check out.
No. You gotta do it now because she's all over you. Right here, she singled you out and issued a challenge. Throw down. And she even hit me on my socials to make sure you got it.
Let me see that. Okay, so I meet this challenge and then what?
I'm sure she'll hype you on the show.
Okay, and if I don't?
She'll bury you. I seen it happen before, stone cold ruthless.
All right, fine. She wants to go, we can go. I ain't never been afraid of no challenge.
Welcome everyone to our presentation of college basketball brought to you by 2K Sports. And tonight we've got the Michigan State Spartans playing against the Florida Gators. Along with analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Forrest Hunt. Tonight we get a look at some of the next generation of NBA stars.
You know, that's one of my favorite parts of watching these games, seeing what kind of dynamic, new, fresh players will soon be headed to the league.
Yeah, plenty of NBA hopefuls on these two teams. It'll be interesting to see who really distinguishes themselves from the pack.
You know, Thompson is really an effective combo guard, but in addition to his scoring ability, his passing skills are impressive too.
Back to Palmer. Mercer tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. You guys, many are wondering if Junior is stepping into a leadership role with this team. The fans feel he's a key star to this program's success this season, and he should be a leader.
Tell you what, there are a lot of upperclassmen who can lead the way on this team, and yet you can't argue that Junior has the talent that warrants a leadership role, even though he's only a freshman.
Now here's Palmer. Bayless. And here's Palmer. Back to Bayless. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk. Now here's Hayward. Thompson outside. Mills, Junior, right side. First shot, first basket. He is out of the blocks fast.
I'll tell you what, Junior certainly doesn't feel inferior on the interior as he attacks defenses with purpose.
Outside Palmer, back to Bayless. Good, and Palmer gets the assist.
And you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen now.
Thompson outside, over to the left wing. Pass to Junior. Another one falls for Michigan State.
Red hot so far, 4 for 4. Cooking with gas, couldn't draw it up any better.
And one of the legendary recruiting classes for the Gators, that 2004 class. The starting 5 and 6th men all went on to play pro ball. They call themselves the 04s for the year they all enrolled. Well, you like how aggressive he is, making a play at the rim against length.
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
For three, Red Thompson. It's hauled in by the Gators. And the talent level for the 04s, simply unreal. Multiple Gators going on to have great pro careers.
You know, it was led by Al Horford, Joakim Noah, and Corey Brewer. Easily one of the best recruiting classes ever in college basketball, in my opinion. Very few colleges have ever seen a class that talented.
Here's Mercer. It's his first trip to the line.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Left side, Kelly. Pass to Junior. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, you know, the stretch for the Gators in their history is easy to pick. I mean, the school won back-to-back titles in 06 and 07. That was clearly a dominant era for the program.
Here's Waters. Diaz outside. Pass to Bayless. And another miss by Florida. Talking about those 06 and 07 titles for Florida, those were the first two championships for the school, guys.
The Gators had been to the finals before, but hadn't come away with a win. Very rare to see a school win twice in a row like that. Those teams established the school as a basketball powerhouse.
Now Bautista. Up top, Fisher. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Junior with the block.
Get that out of here. Junior's got that gritty mentality. Probably comes from his Newark, New Jersey roots. Adding to their advantage, trying to find a way to blow this one open.
I tell you, there's no substitute for consistency, Greg. You know that, I know it. You can stay in control of the game. They'll stay in control of it if they simply stay good with their execution of the game plan and don't waste any possession.
Here's Waters. Stolen by Webb. The Florida Gators have long been a football powerhouse. They were a football school. It wasn't until about 20 years ago that they really became a basketball program, and the basketball program could say the same thing.
And now both programs are some of the most respected in the country. The school's large enough to be fanatical about both sports. With the athletic talent in Florida, both programs always have some great athletes coming in.
Pass to Waters. Lawson with it. And just miss after miss right now. To the middle. Mills. Waters grabs the miss. Now the Gators with it. Trailing by 10. To the left wing. Here's Bautista. Offensive board.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
Well executed possession. They controlled the shot. Nicely done.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
And the Gators call time here.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
And, you know, that's a huge part of a coach's job, making sure you keep your guys in the best position possible at all times. So I like this timeout.
Walter Fields. J.R. Palmer. Substitution on the court.
Pass to Lawson. And another miss by Florida.
The roster of the alumni for the Gators, pretty impressive. You look at some great NBA players on that list that did their college basketball playing in Florida.
Some of the big names in the league, Brad Beal, Al Horford, they were stars here with Florida before making the jump. Overall, the Gators can be counted on to supply a fair amount of NBA players at any given time.
Diaz can't get it to go.
No matter what looks they get, they just can't convert to stop this run.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball. Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Now here's Fields. Palmer. He's guarded by Hayward. Pass to Mercer. Trying to get back on track. Nice spin off the left rim, and it goes in.
This is exactly why Palmer's fellow Gators love playing with him. I mean, if your movement's good, and you find open space, JR will put it on a platter for you.
Yes, that goes.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Palmer with it. Diaz outside. Takes a three. It's good from long range.
And the Gators get Diaz so well set up there. His positioning, the timing of the pass, you can tell they are totally in sync.
And the first half now in the books. The Spartans on top, leading by 14. And about halfway through, what have you seen from Junior thus far?
Boy, that is an impressive start offensively, huh? He hit the ground running for real.
Yeah, he's a tough cover. The defense has had their hands full trying to slow him down. We'll see what adjustments they make in the second half.
And, you know, Junior, the son of the legendary Duke. You know, Duke was a standout from Newark in his own right. But unfortunately and sadly, he passed just before Junior started playing organized basketball.
And you have to wonder if that's what spurred Junior to take up the family sport. Junior has probably heard all about the greatness of Duke his whole life. Now it's time for him to write his own name in Newark lore.
You know, what I like most about Junior is how he stays confident, composed, and focused. I mean, even when he's going through a tough stretch, for a young player that's just developing, he's got a lot of self-confidence.
Now here's Bayless. He's got 6. It's rebounded by Lambert.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
Bayless outside. Pass to Diaz. Now Palmer. He's guarded by Hayward. A nice shot by Palmer.
And doesn't take Diaz long to spot the wide open man. He's always ready to exploit the defense's weakness.
Here's Mills. Hayward. Smith. Mercer covering. And Junior gets it to go.
I don't think you can overstate the importance of Billy Donovan to this school. I mean, he ushered in a golden era for their hoops program. Went on to the NBA, and that's where he is now, but he really made his mark with the Gators.
Now here's Palmer. Pass to Diaz. Lawson outside. 6 to shoot. Junior with the block. And they're running. Here's Thompson. Again, the Spartans good for 2.
So far, so good to begin this half. They're 3 for 3. Perfect.
This Gator squad struggling. Guys, with Billy Donovan, he had over 15 years of sustained success with the Florida Gators.
Donovan was a star in his own right in college. He played for and coached under some of the top collegiate coaches of all time. Donovan laid the foundation for what this program has become.
Here's Thompson. He's got 7. Pass to Mills. To the inside. With the shot. And the Spartans getting another bucket right there.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
You know, one thing you can really count on is the Gators are going to be tough now. I mean, this program is so consistent at putting together a tough team year to year.
Despite being in a tough conference, they'll usually make the tournament and have a solid record.
And there's a whistle, and that goes on Mills. That is his first foul of the game.
Florida, Jim Fisher. Walter Fields. Substitution on the court.
Mercer outside, and out of bounds. The Spartans will take it
I'm not sure whose fault that was, guys, but they need to get on the same page here.
And the Gators making a switch here.
Brad Waters.
And here's Thompson. O'Connor, he's covered by Fields. Pass to Thompson. Fires, top of the key. And he drops that one in.
And a smart basketball player. Thompson doesn't neglect the mid-range, and he'll take what the defense gives him.
Now Fisher. Tipped away. Here they come. Here's Webb. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and he gets a chance for a three-point play. A contributor to any team's success is the chemistry on the floor between the players. Do you guys think the brevity of college careers makes it harder to build those bonds?
I don't think so. No, these players are studying together, practicing together.
It's both teams making substitutions here.
Franklin Mercer. Connor Lawson.
Now here's Lawson.
Substitution on the court.
Pass to Waters. Here's Diaz. He's guarded by Hayward. Clock at 6. There's the triple. A nice shot by Mercer.
A good look there, and he didn't waste it. His second three of the game.
Outside, Mills. Now here's Hayward. Junior. Shoots. Another one falls for Michigan State.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Pass to Lawson. Mercer, guarded by Smith. And Lambert with the block. With the best college players often leaving without playing the full 4 years, it's always interesting how much teams change year to year.
Hey, college stars are like shooting stars. Blink and you'll miss them. It's definitely one of the most interesting challenges of the college game for coaches.
Absolutely. I mean, coaches have to constantly adapt to new rosters. They're more focused on getting the best pieces to fit their strategy rather than recruiting guys to build a strategy around.
Diaz with the basket.
Even inside, Diaz is a constant threat, stays agile and navigates through the defense to get his shot off.
Thompson outside. Hayward. Pass to Junior. Banked in off the glass.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, I would agree. I mean, it's staring us right in the face, and we've been around long enough to know when a game is over, and this one is in that category.
Here's Diaz. Inside. Pass to Mercer. Pulls up from 19. It's not going to go for him. Now the Spartans take it the other way. Red Thompson attacking. And a slam dunk by Red Thompson.
It's Red Thompson rising up. The 6'4" guard showing some hops. This guy can be explosive when he takes it to the rack.
In college basketball, rankings are everything. Do you guys have a preference between a scrappy underdog or a dominant top seed?
I got to go with that powerhouse top seed team. There's a reason those teams earn that ranking through the course of the regular season.
I love the unpredictability of these games. Always fun to see an underdog team defy expectations and grab the W.
Back to Hayward. Outside Lambert. Launches a three. Here's Smith. And that's good. A nice job on the glass, and they pick up 2 on the second effort.
Yeah, you look at this kid, Junior, and he snuck away from home to play on the streets of New York, and he brings that grit and tenacity, plays hard and relentless.
9-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. From deep, Michigan State grabs the miss.
And wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Outside, Mills. Pass to Hayward. Junior, left side. Outside, Mills. Hayward. Thompson with the ball. He's covered by Fields. Shoots from 14. He cans that one.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Yeah, I agree with you. Just not backing off here. I mean, they're looking to close this one out in style. What a time to have this kind of serve.
And so it's the Spartans taking care of business here in this one.
And, you know, the tone was set, I think, at the defensive end where Junior's presence proved suffocating. Plastic wrapped tight. He made it tough for anybody to get a shot off.
A big shot-blocking game, to be sure. And he wasn't chasing those blocks. Good discipline, staying down and forcing the shooter to commit before he ever left the floor.
And for Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, I'm Forrest Hunt. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.
Yes, this is a good thing. We got the W. You did your thing. Alex Williams is going to be hyping you up for sure.
I'm just glad we got the win. It's one step closer to the tournament.
And Alex Williams. Both can be true, Junior.
I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but I'm about the team. That's my mentality, always has been, always will be. Alex Williams or no Alex
Yeah,
Williams.
and I hear that. But look, at this level and the next level, the media is going to overanalyze every move we make on and off the court. And it's affecting the team because they're hearing it and they're reading it. If Alex Williams is burying you, then we all dealing with it. But look, your draft stock will rise. You'll see.
I ain't mad at that. As long as we keep winning, everything else will take care of itself.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that was funny. That was funny.
Hey, little timeless, save the ocean. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna catch up with y'all later.
See ya.
What's up, Junior? Good to see you.
You too, Arch. Man, I gotta walk.
So look, I'll get right to the point. I know what happened between Coach Bishop and I is still eating at you.
Yeah, it didn't sit right. Look, I want everything to work out between us, but Coach Bishop don't trust you, and he just wants what's best for me.
Hey, so do I.
Yeah. But you still want to get paid if I make it to the NBA, which is fair.
You know, I got you here.
You did.
When you had your choice of schools, I never tried to nudge you either way.
That's right.
I was surviving before we met, Junior, and I'd still be surviving if you decided to never play basketball.
Look, Art, you got me here. And I love this place and what I'm trying to accomplish for this school, but things can change if I don't feel like they're working out. I just want that to be clear.
Okay? We don't have a contract. That's clear. All I can do is keep trying to earn your trust.
Okay.
So, you ready to see what the inside word on your draft stock is?
Definitely.
All right, so look, I gathered all my intel into one place for you to take a look at, but it can update as the season goes.
Okay, so what's this all supposed to mean right now?
Nothing yet, but it'll all shape up as we get closer to the end of the season. Just keep winning, keep your numbers up, and your stock will rise.
Okay, if we're losing and I'm not producing, then it'll fall.
I mean, I was gonna say it's not that simple, but it kinda is.
All right. Work to do.
So,
Catch you later, Arch.
all right, boy.
Pardon me. Thank you.
Can I help you?
You're Junior, right?
Yeah, that's right.
I'm Alex Williams. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. How'd you get on the bus?
How did I get on the bus?
Yeah.
You'd be surprised by how many people think Press Pass means all access. Can I say what a pleasure it is to meet Mr. Big Time Professor Dunk himself? I'm just wondering whether I should call you a selfish player, a chemistry risk, or, tell the truth and let everyone know you did it for a girl.
Who told you that?
I never reveal my sources. But his name rhymes with Ted.
Listen, these other players that you're covering, yeah, they don't get the same, let's just call it attention.
Attention.
Yeah, attention.
Yeah.
So what's the deal with it?
What's the deal? Well, I get it. It may seem cruel or, arbitrary, but it's the opposite. I love the potential of who you are and what your game is all about. At times, it can be inspiring.
Okay, and at other times?
At other times, not so much, but you're growing and developing, and this is my way of helping you reach your potential.
So why can't you just say that in an article? What's with all these games?
Because I'm building a profile too. And games, conflict, that gets eyeballs and clicks. And what if you don't develop? I write a cuddly piece about you, and then what? NBA decision makers pay attention to what I say. I've built a career on honest, unmerciful critiques, and I'm not backing down from that now. Look, the stakes are impossible at this level, Junior. You know that. And even worse when you get to the next level. You might as well prepare for it now. Everyone knew your dad was up for it. It's a long shadow that follows you around. Is that funny?
It is, because it's an angle. Trust me, I get where you're coming from. But the media is a lot more twisted about the legacy of Duke than I am.
Am I supposed to take that at face value?
I'm assuming you got another challenge for me.
Yeah, I do. 2 games, first and foremost. I'm all about winners, so win the games. Secondly, everyone wants to see you develop as a scorer. So bump your scoring average up from where it is now. What do you say?
Challenge accepted.
Challenge accepted. Nice. There's something about you. Professor Dunk. Mr. Big Time.
Red.
Man, you seen that bitch on there talking shit? Fuck wrong with that hoe? Get your scoring average here. Only missed like what, 5 shots total? That bitch is blind.